This little teacup was part of my Tea for Two custom order set that went out last week. This set on a whole used a lot of different techniques, including some wet on wet ones and some lettering and floral details. With these sort of themes, I tend to get a little carried away with the details, and so I tried really hard to keep it on the simpler side, but still include all the things that we had talked about. So this teacup started with flooding the background and then doing some wet on wet dots, and so since I'm adding icing onto the wet flood, it sank down to the same level as the pink background. I let that dry for a little bit, and then I came back and piped on the handle and base of the teacup, and before I did that, I poked holes in the actual cookie, and that helps prevent cratering, which is prone to happen in these skinnier sections, and that's where the icing caves in instead of staying nice and puffy. Next, I used some really stiff icing to do some florals and leaves, and I was struggling with the placement, and I did not like where that was, so I scraped that off, and then I put it at the base of the teacup, and I liked this much better. And that's where I ended this design. You'll see the picture in just a second of all four of the designs together and how they all work together as a group.